Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Times Career Mode. And as you can see here, it is Origin time. So as you see, Aiden Caesar, James Roberts, Dane Gagai, Greg Bird, David Mead, all out with Origin, and Mike Ione is still out with injury. So it's going to be a fairly different side taking on the first place Rabbitohs, who I don't think have lost a game as of yet, but you'll see their team is fairly different as well. But yeah, we got Kevin Gordon back into the side, Zillman, Nene McDonald, Christian Hazard's in for Caesar, Adam Docker's in the side. Front row is still pretty similar. The bench is fairly different. We have Daniel Mortar on the bench actually. Our team is still pretty good. We got a fair few backups. I mean, Kevin Gordon and Zillman into the side is pretty decent. And yeah, Mortimer is really well rated in this game, so I probably should play him more. But as you see here, we're starting the game off throwing the ball around. But then right here, Aaron Gray is going to pick up a bit of an intercept. It come off his chest, and it's one of those times where you might say he knocked it on, but he probably didn't actually play the ball, so probably fair enough. Right there, see, off the chest, and he picks it up, shrugs Ostrama, and gets the opening try of the Rabbitohs. It was pretty sloppy play by us, and Isaac Luke doing the goal kicking. Obviously, a lot of their stars are out. I mean, they're first on the ladder, but a lot of their good players are out, so good for us, I guess. They haven't actually lost a game, which is crazy. But right here, we get the ball in good position, but we turned it straight over. So we started the game off a little sloppy. You know, we got a lot of new faces. Kevin Gordon, one of them, and Kevin Gordon right here, obviously wanting to get back into this full side, and he's gonna make the most of it with a pretty decent solo effort right there. It just went down the blind side, and it just opened up. I actually have no idea who the fullbacks and wingers are for the Rabbitohs. I wasn't paying attention, but it's fairly weird. I'm not sure who the players are. Definitely don't have Inglis at the back there. So we strike there, and Christian Hazard, the goal kicker. I think he probably can goal kick. But right here, the Rabbitohs, a couple of loose offloads, and then with Kevin Gordon, I thought I was going to get the ball. I thought I was going to race away and score, but I just didn't get any of the ball. I didn't get the player, and he raced away. But couple of silly passes, but it paid off. Kevin Gordon racing through, didn't get anything, and Arve is going to pick up the Rabbitohs' second try. So with a lot of the stars out, the game is pretty frantic at the moment. Not much structure. It's all been pretty much attack from word go, and we're going to do a bit more of that right here. Is Hoffman gets the inside pass back onto McDonald, sweeping around there, and big Nene McDonald is going to eventually put it down and picks up his first try in for the season, I'd say, as well. I haven't played McDonald at all. I didn't play him at all last year either, I don't think. I'm just not a big fan of McDonald. Even in real life, I don't know. He just hasn't done too much, in my opinion, as of late, I guess. But, you know, he could probably do a fair bit. But right here, what a pass that was by Kevin Gordon. That was a nice little try. Pretty nice play right there. Gordon back on the inside. You know, one of those switcher plays I like doing, and I thought Gordon might have had the pace to go all the way, but he throws a massive cutout pass right on the chest of McDonald, and it's going to go for his second try. So, you know, not the biggest fan of McDonald, but he's proving to be pretty effective. You know, his stats are pretty good in the game, and, you know, he's a big fella. He's got a lot of speed, so he's a good backup player. I don't know if he's definitely not going to crack the top grade when everyone's fit and available, but he's definitely a good backup. But right there with Hazard, we decided to just try a sneaky field goal, and it almost paid off. It wasn't that far away. It was like 55 meters out. But yeah, it wasn't actually that far away. But right here, get the offload away. 22 of us, Sheck puts it down. Could have been away, but unfortunately the ball goes down, and that is going to be half time. 16-10 to us. Pretty, you know, a weird first half. Not much to say, but right here we're going to start off with some pretty good ball movement. A lot of outside inside passes, and it's eventually going to end up with Zillman, who races away and scores. That was just the passes, they were just timed to perfection. Right here, Algie brilliant ball back there to Terapo. He gets it away to Alex Glenn, it looks like, and Glenn draws and passes like he does. Alex Glenn is like the link man for pretty much all the tries we scored this year, so he's definitely a big asset. And William Zillman, another player who's back in the side. You know, he was probably one of our best last year, but, you know, with the introduction of Dane Gagai, it was hard to bring him in. But right here, Alex Glenn on the sideline there, tries to get the pass back inside, and once again, Matt Hoffman comes up with the try saver. Pretty glitchy right there. He was zoning in on one play, but the Rabbitohs did actually pass the ball, and thankfully he tackled him. It was a great chase by Hoffman nonetheless, but right here the Rabbitohs got another set. I think they got a penalty, and Tuivasa-Sheck is going to do a nice job to hold Aaron Gray over the line there. So, you know, we're not into this game into a winning position as of yet, and it's going to be further dented here with Paul Carter going straight through the middle. Poor play there. Hoffman couldn't quite get it across quick enough, and you know, that's going to put the Rabbitohs right back into this game as Luke Keary is kicking the goals, as Isaac Luke actually got injured in the first half, I think it was, and they do bring him back onto the field, so I'm not too sure what's going on there, but you might see Luke running around with an injury below his name. But the Rabbitohs, they were in a good position, but they are going to squander it straight away. They throw a forward pass, and off the scrum, Tuivasa-Sheck is going to pick up his first try of the game. I think it's his first try, but that was poor stuff by the Rabbitohs. You know, you can't afford to do that. They always say you got to get to your kick after points. You cannot let the opposition get good field position, and that's exactly what they let us do. Is Hazard kicks another goal, and Hazard's another one that's you know, I didn't really think of playing him, but right, oh my god, this was a pretty bad game, but we throw a silly pass, and that one probably should have been knock on, but once again the game doesn't factor in those knockdowns, and that's, you know, that's fine with me. But Rabbitohs clawing their way back into the game, but Zillman here, bit of room to move and takes it on, just goes full throttle, and he's gonna make it to the try line. That is a nice try, as you can see Luke there with the injury below his name, but yeah, just pin the ears back. You know, they were chasing. I thought Burgess here was gonna get him, but too quick. Zillman too quick off the mark. But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't know. We're just gonna keep going. I can't stand that. Oh my god, I'm terrible at that. I'm so bad at just forgetting what I'm thinking about. The train of thought is just all over the shop. Oh, that's it. Christian Hazard. Thank God he kicked the goal. That's who I was going to talk about. He's a good player on this game. He's only like 21, I think, this year on the game, and he's like 80 something rated, which is really good. So he's another one, a good backup player for if Caesar gets injured or something. But right here, it's pretty funny. It wasn't a very good kick, but I tried to attack with Hoffman and it just came off the boot. It went up, and then Tuivasa-Sheck didn't want to bar of it. He wasn't going to touch it, and we have to do a line dropout. So not great stuff there by Hoffman, but we do defend well. And Tuivasa-Sheck, great little blindside play there, steps around his opposition number. And 34-22, pretty much home and hose from here. You know, we're expecting to win this game with all the outs for Rabbitohs, and right here, really nice play. It was just really good support play by Zillman, and then that man Daniel Mortimer, who is known for his support play, is on the spot to collect the offload, and it was a nice little offload by Zillman here. He was getting driven back, but great stuff there by Mortimer to be following through, as we get to see just the tackle man on the ground. They didn't show the play at all, but that's cool. That's Channel 9 at its best. So yeah, 40-22, pretty much last couple of plays of the game. Hopefully we can finish on a bit of a flurry, but it's a good win. It's good to get wins when your Origins players are out, and we've got a fair few of our standout players are out. But that is going to be the last play, and a pretty standard win at the end. It was touch and go for a short while there, but we did come away with the win. Zillman man of the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.